I love my job, getting to see babies. Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, I've always heard that life insurance was a good idea, especially if you have kids. I've never heard, though, of taking out a baby policy. It's protection, actually, for newborns. So why is it a sound investment? Matthew Holbrook is a representative with Country Financial, and he brought his daughter with, and I'm talking kind of quietly because she's asleep.
Yeah, little Genevieve we have here.
Which
camera do we have?
So cute.
That one.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at
There
that.
you go.
Oh yeah.
Say hi, bud.
She's asleep. I love her outfit. Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nikki over there picked it out. I did not pick this out.
Yeah, your wife did a good job with that. I will give you that. So this is your first child.
This is our first, yes.
So you're not sleeping, right?
Not too much. Sleep deprived. Past few weeks is probably what I'd say we are.
Yeah, exactly. It's a real test of patience.
It really
I know.
is.
I'll give you some tips on sleeping later.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about things that parents should know if they have a newborn, if they're expecting a newborn. I've never heard of a child life policy, and you say get it right away.
Yeah, and she already has one, actually. With me working in the line of work I work in, of course, I got it set up right away. And what it does, it's more about just providing guaranteed insurability for the kids. So for her, she'll have a paid-up policy by the time she's 20 years old, and then have the ability at, was it 22, every 3 years starting at 22, up to 8 times, to get more life insurance for her at $50,000 a time. So overall, $400,000 with no underwriting whatsoever. And I've seen a lot of times with families what happens, the kids do develop a few problems, diabetes or whatever it is, where they're not insurable, so it's they can't get those policies. So you're essentially getting them a paid up policy by the time they're 20, providing insurability, and also getting them cash value. So by the time she gets to college, she'll have a big cash account that she can dip into.
So smart, and it's just planning ahead. It's probably not that expensive either.
No,
right?
I mean it's less than a cable bill. So
Way to go. I like that, and I like the comparison there.
Yep.
That
So
helps people put it in perspective.
It's less than that, and using like a 529 plan, which is a college savings vehicle for parents. Using those two things, by the time they get to college, I mean, they have plenty of cash that they can pay for college, pay for room and board and things like that.
It's a really smart way of setting them up. And having a full paid up policy by the time they're 20 is an incredible thing to give a child as a way of kind of giving them that safe and secure plan.
And for that, the nice thing too, the cash value and the actual policy, it continues to grow even though there's no more money going into it.
Now, along with the baby policy, like you just mentioned, and this protection that you give even for a newborn, do you also recommend that parents get more coverage?
Yeah, I mean, it's now that we have our first kid here, of course we need more coverage. If there's only a single parent with her, I mean, there's college savings, that's just out of the window right away. A lot of people do not have enough coverage whatsoever.
Yeah, and if you get it through your employer, is that enough?
I would say no. A lot of times that's 2 to 3 times your income. So you figure you make, what, $50,000 a year. That's $150,000 in coverage. That's not even enough to pay for the mortgage, let alone a college tuition.
You talk a lot about whole life and term life, and I think there's a lot of confusion about the two. How do you kind of explain the difference?
Yeah, so for term life, kind of think of when you're growing up, you rent an apartment. That's kind of what term is. So you're not building any equity whatsoever, but you need a place to live. So with term, you have a need, the life insurance, but you're renting and it's a lot cheaper. With a whole life policy, think of that as kind of building equity, so you buy a home. So with that, you're building equity within, it continues to grow, you're putting money into it. It is a little bit more expensive, but you own the policy. And with that, the actual cash that builds inside it, you have that tax-free distribution at retirement. You can use it before age 59 and a half, whatever you want to do. Say you want to buy another property, you can dip into that savings within there.
What do you suggest is the best way for people to start up a discussion or have a meeting with you about this? Because I think a lot of people have a lot of confusion. Or maybe their kids are a little bit older and they're wondering, is it still a good idea to get them a policy now? How do you do that? The
best way, I would say, just email me. A lot of people have are a little phonophobia, I would say, especially about financial planning. So if email is the easiest way, just send me an email, say kind of what you have going on. I'll give you that phone call. I'll kind of take the nerve out of the problem there.
I like that because I think it is kind of a scary step to take, to just ask those questions and to share your own personal financial situation because people think you're going to judge it.
Yeah, and I want them to get to know me first and know my little family we have growing here. So
yeah. Oh, she's so cute. She looks like a doll. And how about having a baby that's not even crying?
Right. This is perfect.
Yeah, you'll take this.
This is great.
She didn't sleep last night, but she's sleeping on TV.
God, where was this morning, bud? Jeez.
While you're getting ready, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to share the information so that people can reach out and
Okay.
contact you, Matthew. Good job. And
Thank
good
you.
job, Genevieve. I'm so proud of you. All right, you can contact Matthew Holbrook with Country Financial. Here's Matthew's phone number. It's 414-332-3918. And I love your suggestion to email you because I think it's a lot easier for people to do that. So you can go to matthew.holbrook@countryfinancial.com. And once again, that phone number is 414-332-2137. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thanks.